Holocaust Memories Never Forget. Section 2, Ahead of the Darkness, Part 6. From the Enabling Act, March 1933, until Kristallnacht, the 9th and 10th of November, 1938. Despite the incredibly debilitating laws Hitler had passed since 1933 in his effort to rid Germany of Jews, a short cessation of anti-Semitic activity took place in 1936 due to the Winter and Summer Olympic Games, both of which had been awarded to Germany by the IOC before Hitler took power. His blatant anti-Jewish policies were well known around the world, causing a strong effort to boycott the Berlin Games by several nations which were scheduled to participate in them. However, the boycott failed, and Hitler used the 1936 Olympics as a political tool to strengthen Germany's position as a nation which the world could no longer ignore. Fully aware that tens of thousands of foreigners, influential journalists, writers, and powerful politicians from all over the world would be attending the Games, Hitler ordered that Berlin itself and many other important cities which might attract foreign tourists be cleansed of the most visible forms of anti-Semitism. This included removing signs and posters which would indicate any form of discrimination against Jews, especially those proclaiming that Jews are our misfortune, or anyone who buys from a Jew is a traitor. Hitler also demanded that all Germans be courteous to every foreigner they came in contact with, even if they were Jewish, along with immediately stopping any physical or verbal attacks against Jews. Also prohibited was the publication or distribution of any anti-Jewish books or periodicals, including Julius Streicher's viciously anti-Semitic weekly, Der Stürmer. Because the United States had the largest number of athletes hoping to participate in the Games, it folded under pressure and refused to support any boycott. Many historians believe that this action emboldened Hitler even further, especially in his plans to take over Europe, annihilate the Jewish population, and move eastward in search of Lebensraum, or living space. If Hitler had needed any more proof that the 1936 Olympic Games had been a great success for Germany and his policies, the New York Times handed it to him on a golden platter. Fully aware for years that Germany had embarked on a war to destroy its Jewish population, the most trusted newspaper in the United States, and possibly on Earth, printed an article on the 31st of May, 1936. The Nazi regime expects the Olympic Games to achieve nothing less than a complete about-face in the world's attitude regarding the Third Reich. Perhaps even worse, following the completion of the Olympics, the New York Times published an article by Frederick Birchall claiming, "The Games put the Germans back in the fold of nations and even made them more human again."